Hey y'all. So I'm making my way back to my house now, but for those who don't know, I was walking the dog. I just wanted to take a moment and just do a wellness check. Just wanted to do a wellness check. Sorry, the dog. Anyway, how are you all doing? Seriously, how are you doing? This is week 4 for some. This is week 5 for others. This is week 1 for some. We are all at different places during this time of social distancing and shut in or shut down, or just having extra time on your hands, okay? So I just want to ask, how are you doing? How are you doing? What have you been doing? Have you had a chance to relax? Have you had a chance to catch up on that show you've been wanting to watch, but you could never find the time to do it? Have you discovered some new things about yourself? Have you discovered some new things about your family members, your husband, your wife, your son, your daughter, your dog, your cat, your bird, your rabbit? Whomever may be in your house taking up space, taking up air, and not taking up, but they are in your space. You are in each other's personal space a little more than you normally would be. There are things that you are now having a chance to either discuss because they're being revealed because you're still in the house together every day, and that's okay. I was talking to one of my friends on here, and I just said to her, which is something I feel like God is saying to me, even in this situation, regardless of your status, we are all affected. You may not be ill, but you are still affected. You have to be in the house, or you are concerned about going outside, and it may bring up some anxieties or some other concerns for you. You may not be working right now. You may have had a job and you now don't have a job because of the effect of COVID-19 or Corona, whatever term you would like to use. But we are all affected. And it does not matter what our status is. It does not matter what amount of zeros are at the end of our salaries. We are all affected. And so I just wanted to ask, how are you doing? How are you? And I just wanted to let you know that if no one else lets you know, I am genuinely asking about your well-being, and I want to know if you're okay. Are you all right? Maybe you need to comment down just to be able to say how you are feeling, just to get it out. And that's fine. You can do that. But I just wanted to know, how are you doing? And again, even though we are all affected, this may be time that we need it. It may be time that we need it. We may not feel that way because we're looking at the fact that I don't have a job, or money's not coming in, or because I'm not working either. I am home. Again, I was at one point deemed essential, and then because I'm someone that deals with bronchitis, and I deal with cold and allergy-induced asthma, my doctor said, given that I've had those issues with my lungs, I'm more susceptible. So guess what? They took me off the essential list and put me on the non-essential list, and I am now at home with my 2 beautiful children and my husband, who is working from home, and but he still has to go in too. So that then, of course, can have the potential to raise concerns for me, because I'm concerned about his well-being and his health, and he is too, because I swear, y'all, as soon as he comes back in the house, he wants to jump in the shower and make sure there's nothing on him. But anyway, I feel like God said to me, and this may be for someone else, it may not necessarily be just for me, or it may just be for me, and I'm taking the liberty to share it with you. He he's trying to get us to change our perspective. I really think that he is, but I think that we are in the need to change our perspective and not allow it to go back to what it may have been after this is over. I think changing our perspective is also going to change how we look, not just inward, but outward too, because I feel like some of us have been looking so inward, and you would think, oh my God, this virus, you're concerned just for yourself and your household and things like that. You don't want anybody in your household to get sick, but you genuinely may want to make sure that the people around you don't get sick either. You want to make sure that your family members, this may cause some of you to talk to family members that you haven't spoken to in a while, just because of the simple fact that it's family and you see what this virus is doing, and you may not normally be concerned about that person, but because this is literally going throughout the world, it may cause you to reach out to that person and say, hey, you all right? You taking care of yourself? Are you being good? It may help you to put those feelings, those negative feelings or emotions to the side. And it may not. I hope that's not the case. I hope that when we come up out of this, that we have a different perspective on life, and that we are able to truly not just, again, look inward, but look outward too. And continue to do that. Continue to do that. To be more concerned about those outside of our space. To be concerned about those that aren't taking up the same space and air that we take up in our homes. I am definitely working on that, like changing my perspective and just trying to make sure that I take the time to also just be. Literally. Not be on the go all the time. Not be worn out. Because you don't have to always be on the go. You don't have to always go somewhere just to show your concern. You can pick up the phone. I'm telling you, this is also just helping us find other ways to become, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but to kind of get back to some of the ways of old, like, hey, maybe you should take the time to sit down and write somebody a letter. Maybe you should take the time to actually call someone. I don't know if you say this, but I have some people that be like, you know what? My cell phone has made me dumb. I can't remember nobody's number, but I can hit their name in the phone. Well, I know numbers, and I try my best. I may not know everybody's number, but I have some numbers that I've committed to memory, and I dial them. Maybe it'll cause you to sit down and actually dial the number and have a conversation. Maybe we should try that this week. Sit down and write somebody a letter and actually mail it to them. Do you remember how to mail a letter? If you have kids in your home, why don't you get them to write a letter to somebody and show them how to address their envelope and put a stamp on it and drop that thing in the mail? Send it to somebody. Don't even let them know that you're sending it. Let it get to them unexpectedly. It may brighten their day. Truly, it may brighten their day. Y'all have a wonderful day. Enjoy this beautiful air outside. Enjoy the beautiful scenery. Look here, y'all. Look at that sky, y'all. Forget the power lines. Just look at the sky. Beautiful. Y'all have a wonderful and awesome time. Have a most excellent day, for this is the day that the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it.